Let's compare ChatGPT and Gemini in an intense coding challenge. We're going to give them the same instruction and the same project to work on, and we're going to evaluate them on a scale called AI meter. There are three projects which are going to determine whether GPT or Gemini is the winner. The first one is Snake Game, the second one is Tic-Tac-Toe Game, and the third one is just Create Cool Thing. Okay, I'm going to start with ChatGPT. I'm going to ask him to program a Snake Game. Okay, he's working on it. Yes, he's working. He's using the Canvas feature for developing the Snake Game, as I'm seeing, and he's now creating the directions. Yes, he's working on the style now. Interval, yes, he's done. Okay, I can copy the code now. And let me paste it. Let me create a file now in the code HTML. Let's check it. Let me run the code, and I'm going to start to play the game. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to purposely lose. Yes, your game over. Yeah, yeah. It's a pretty decent snake game. I'm going to rate its snake game 7 out of 10. I remember like it took me more than 4 hours learning and developing a snake game for the first time. And I'm really amazed by the power of AI. It's making it by less than 1 minute now. And yes, it's a great snake. It's Gemini's turn. I'm going to ask it to make a snake game like I did to ChatGPT. Uh, it's separating the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. To make it easier to run, I'm going to ask it to combine them together in JavaScript together. Yes, it's faster than ChatGPT. I'm going to run the code now and I'm going to check if the snake game is better. This is the ChatGPT snake game. I'm going to HTML. I'm going to paste the code. Let's run the code now. Okay, it's not working. I'm clicking the arrows right now, but the game is not working. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. It's not a it's not a functional snake game. Yes, Gemini is not doing great with the snake game. This point goes to the ChatGPT, and I'm going to see whether Gemini outperforms ChatGPT in the tic-tac-toe game or something. The second project will be to develop a tic-tac-toe game. The first project point goes to the ChatGPT. The Gemini's snake game wasn't entirely functional, so we're going to see whether Gemini outperforms ChatGPT or it continues like the snake game. We're going to start with ChatGPT. I'm going to ask you to develop me a tic-tac-toe game. No, it's developing it. Yes, happy. It's lower than Gemini, but the output is better than Gemini so far. Yes, this lacking is developing the winning conditions. Tic-Tac-Toe is one of the first projects I developed when started to working with JavaScript. It was difficult back then, but when you start to understand JavaScript better, it becomes easier. I'm going to copy the code. I'm going to copy the code. It's a long code. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go to VS Code. I'm going to do the last code. Let's run the code now. Okay. This is X. This is O. This is X. This is O. This is X. This is O. X. Clear X means yes. Is it in clear X means clear X. What about clear O means yes? It's a pretty decent snake game. Uh, it lacks UI, but in colors, but it's functional. So I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. It's now Gemini's turn. I'm going to ask it to develop a tic-tac-toe game as I did to ChatGPT before. Can you develop a tic-tac-toe game combine the page? Okay. It's faster than ChatGPT, so I don't have to wait long unless it's the problem is internet or Wi-Fi. Yes. Let's copy and run the code now. I'm going to click the copy button. I'm going to go to gemini.html and I'm going to paste the code. Yeah, this is the tic-tac-toe game made by Gemini. X O X O X O. Game over. Go away. Okay. X O X O. Game the problem with this tic-tac-toe game is that it's not showing whether X or O is winning. It's just saying you win and game over. It seems like I'm playing with the computer. So I'm going to give it uh, 9 out of 10. It's slightly better than ChatGPT. Although the UI and the color is not better, I like this transparent game over uh, display that comes when you're losing. Yes. Last competition is create any cool thing that you can. And I'm going to start with ChatGPT. Create a cool yeah, it is working. I'm going to judge it whether it's fun, it's cool, and the UI. Uh, ChatGPT is working on the project right now. It looks like it's a long code. Maybe it might be cool. Yes, it's. Let's copy the code. And let's put it here. I'm going to run the code. Wow, click me. Stay curious and keep creating. It is not that cool, but yes, it's a CSS animation, and this is an on-click with alert function. So yes, not that cool. I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. It's Gemini's turn right now. I'm going to ask it to develop a cool thing as I did to ChatGPT. HTML and just you can it's working on it. It's lagging. I don't know if it's the problem with my computer or with Gemini. I think it's done with the code. Let's copy to keyboard, and let's paste it here. Let's run the code. Number two for calculate. It's a calculator. Okay, one and one. Calculate. It's not even calculating one and one, and one plus one. I think this point goes to ChatGPT, and the winner is currently ChatGPT. Uh, I'm going to look if Gemini improves over time. And thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe and see you in the next one.